You can build any scale or mode on the fretboard nearly in real time without memorizing much. The secret isn't exactly in intervals, but in layers that add up to more and more complex structures. A root is part of the power chord, which upgrades to a triad, then to a seventh arpeggio, then to the pentatonic, and lastly we add the missing upper structures. Layering allows you to see all available options without overthinking, because you learn to use the same preset in different situations. In this video, we will go through the entire layering workflow and build the C Dorian mode in a limited fretboard area, step by step, from A to Z. At first, it will take some effort to digest the whole workout, but next time it will be easier. Ready to crank your brain into a higher gear? If so, behold the 6 layers of Dorian. Layer 1, of course, could be none other than a root, which in our case is C. Today we will focus on this fretboard area and expand to the neighboring positions from there. This layer applies to literally any musical structure. You can remember all instances of C on the neck, but it's also crucial to see the octave and unison intervals here because they speed things up. We have 2 handy shapes of an octave, one with a skip string and another with 2 skip strings. They both point in opposite directions, but pitch-wise they work exactly the same. You can also easily spot 2 octaves. It has the only shape on the 6th and 1st strings. Some dots you see here have exactly the same pitch and are separated by a perfect prime or unison. Let's hear the root in context. The guitar plays it, while everything else is in the drone. I recommend you explore the visual options first, focusing on numbers and intervals, then start inventing your own guitar parts. And listen carefully, you need to grow a connection between your eyes and ears. Layer 2 applies to all musical structures you see in the list. After learning it once, you can use it in different scenarios without changing anything. Here we have a power chord, the combination of the 1st and 5th degrees, which in theory is a double stop or a triad with the omitted 3rd. The 5th degree is a perfect 5th above or a perfect 4th below the root. The perfect 5th, similarly to the octave, comes in 2 handy shapes, one on adjacent strings and another with one skipped string. The perfect 4th covers the distance between the 5th and 1st degrees. By combining the 5th and 4th, we can choose the direction we want to move our fingers. Let's hear the 5th degree in context. The guitar plays it along with the root, while the drone has everything except the 5th. Layer 3 applies to all the musical structures you see in the list. There are still plenty of possibilities to reuse it. Here, we add the flat 3rd degree to the power chord, which makes it a minor triad consisting of the root, flat 3rd, and 5th degrees. The flat 3rd is a minor 3rd or 3 semitones above the root. The minor 3rd interval can be played on a single string or across 2 strings. 2 shapes of the minor 3rd blend nicely into the power chords we have discussed so far. We can stay in the same position or expand the range because the symmetrical approach enables us to do that. Let's hear the flat 3rd in context. The drone has everything except the flat 3rd. Of course, the minor triad can have as many chord voicings as we are able to find. Here are several shape ideas for you to review. Don't learn them all. Just take those you like best. Layer 4 applies to all musical structures you see in the list. Here we add the flat 7th degree to a minor triad, which makes it a minor 7th chord. We can locate the flat 7th in several ways. Jump up from the root by the minor 7th interval, go up a minor 3rd from the 5th, or simply descend a major 2nd from the root. All these ways are equally good and depend on the situation. Because we already know the shape of the minor 3rd, let's focus on the minor 7th and major 2nd. The minor 7th covers the distance between the 1st and flat 7th degrees and has a single straightforward shape. The major 2nd, or whole tone, can be played on a single string or on two adjacent strings. Just like with a minor triad, we can operate while staying strictly in the same position or extend the range using a symmetric approach. Let's hear the flat 7th in context. The drone has everything except the flat 7th. The minor 7th chord can have as many voicings as we are able to find. Here are some handy shapes for you. Layer 5 applies to all musical structures you see in the list. Here we add the 4th degree to a minor 7th chord, which makes it a minor pentatonic. The denser the structure, the more ways we can navigate. Let's try to keep it simple and practical. We can find the 4th in several ways. Jump up directly from the root, ascend by a major 2nd above the flat 3rd, or go down a major 2nd from the 5th. We have discussed those intervals so far. Sure, it's tempting to fall back into the pentatonic box shapes you probably already know, but I strongly suggest you resist this urge, at least for a while. It will keep all the layers fully integrated. After some time, you will no longer need the boxes because of the new level of awareness you have reached. Let's hear the 4th in context. The drone has everything except the 4th. Vertically, the minor pentatonic is the same as a minor 7th chord with an added 4th, or a minor 11th without the 9th. Here are several chord shape ideas for you. Feel free to invent your own, and don't be afraid to skip some non-essential chord tones, such as the 5th or even the root, if the bass plays it for you. In the 6th and last layer, we add the 2nd and 6th degrees to a minor pentatonic, which makes it a Dorian mode. We can find the 2nd degree a major 2nd above the root, or a minor 2nd below the flat 3rd. The 6th degree is located a major 6th above the root, a minor 3rd below the root, a major second above the fifth, or a minor second below the flat seventh. Let's hear the second and sixth in context. The drone has everything except the second and sixth. Scales and modes can have different symmetrical groupings, usually 2, 3, or 4 notes per string, and an unlimited number of asymmetrical groupings. When playing those, try to stick to the backbones of the simpler structures, such as triads, seventh arpeggios, or pentatonics, and enrich them with the missing modal tones on the fly. Vertical representation of the Dorian mode is a minor 13th chord. The Dorian soul lies in the 6th or 13th degree. We can even sacrifice the flat 7th for it if necessary. The 2nd and 4th are optional because other minor modes can have the same upper structures. Here are several chord shape ideas for you. One layer is more important than the others. Can you tell me which one it is and why? Please share your opinion in the comments. Thank you. Stay tuned.